Many people say the Cyborg race in Lifeafter is overpowered, but some regret switching to it. Is this true? For the past 2 weeks, I've dedicated my time to playing exclusively as a Cyborg. Surviving and pushing to the next floor definitely requires the right character build, strategy, stat and race. Overcome various daily challenges alongside your campmates with this half-machine body. Here's my honest review of my experience after 2 weeks as a Cyborg. In the previous video, I already studied the Cyborg race and make a video providing a detailed discussion of it. So in this video, I won't explain anything too complicated. The first thing I forgot to show you is that the Cyborg swimming animation is actually different. The running animation for the Cyborg does look slower, but the running speed actually matches your character's movement speed for reducing energy consumption during sprints or saving energy. The Revenant is still better. Only as a Cyborg can you modify weapons in the Gold Raid Zone, map, as well as in the daily and weekly operation areas. But remember, this feature does not provide any additional damage from talents, genes, or Pioneer serum sets. Cannot be used in Death High. As a Cyborg, you cannot use antiseptic items like humans do. You can healing with serum only to yourself without diffuser. Even though your race is Cyborg, you still can't craft level 5 serum or T-hormone. So you should still buy at Trade City. Except your certificate is for Pioneer Serum or Virus Master. But you still can crafting Acid Amino level 5. When Overload mode is active, your coolant level will continue to drop, but it cannot be refilled while Overload mode is still active. Always use self-maintenance after use Overload mode, because automatic recover coolant not available. Self-maintenance coolant can be used while you walking. When you enter Overload mode, your damage will increase regardless of your stat, as long as your race is Cyborg. The main improvements are damage to infected targets, damage bonus, critical chance, and critical damage. However, please note that healing by relying only on serum is very slow, and it's easier to die after using tap and hold Overload. Maybe this Overload is very effective against bosses, but it's not suitable for long battles. So only activate Overload mode at the right time. Until today, I still use the Rifleman stat. And so far, I'm pretty satisfied with my damage being higher than before. Though it's only higher when I enter Overload mode. And I'm going to try to push the limits during Death High this season. For the part-time trait combination, I use 2 traits from the Arc Knight and 2 from the Serum Pioneer. The reason I use the Boldy move-on trait is that I just want to increase my critical hit chance, even though the second effect isn't useful for PvE. Next, the Hot Pursuit trait effect applies a hunt mark to the target, increasing its movement speed while run to target. But what I'm aiming for is the second effect when Overload mode is active. It increases critical hit chance by 8% and weakness damage by 15%. Additional critical chance and damage is also gained from gene skills, nodes. But why is a high critical chance needed? Because my main weapon this season is Electromagnetic Gun plus Mimicry Electric Surge. Mimicry Electric Surge active skill really need crit hits. For fires, an additional Plasmass pair. Each Plasmasphere hit extend Electric Surge duration by 0.1 seconds. Auto reload once Plasmaspheres are used up. That's why I think the Cyborg race is a perfect fit. That's why an Electric Surge stays active more longer. But I still don't know if my critical hits are still effective above floor 305, or is the damage bonus still better? We'll see later. If you want to compare it to the Rifleman plus Cyborg, you can check out my previous video. But the conclusion is that, in normal mode, Serum Pioneer damage is lower than that of the Rifleman when Overload mode is active. The damage similar like Rifleman plus Cyborg when Overload mode too. A minus 0.4 Pioneer Serum in normal mode. Next, here are the damage test results from when I was still a Rifleman and a Revenant. If you want to compare it to the Rifleman plus Cyborg, you can check out my previous video. In conclusion, the damage dealt by the Rifleman plus Revenant combo is equal to that of the Rifleman plus Cyborg combo in normal mode. But it deals less damage than the Rifleman plus Cyborg combo in Overload mode. So, in other words, the damage dealt by the Rifleman plus Cyborg combo in Overload mode is greater. That's all from me. Good luck. Thanks for watching.